Hello, glad to have journey on the program today. This is Real Music. My name is Solomon David. Some of my friends call me as D. The program is ensure to bring the very best when it comes to music. And as a matter of fact, we discuss music to the fullest. With me in the studio this season, a renowned multi-instrumentalist. He's a great musician. Kindly join me as we make welcome Rhythm DJ, otherwise known as Precept. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank
Wow,
you, sir.
wow. All right, so can we meet you?
Yeah, like you said, my name is Wisdom Odeje, aka Precept. I'm an artist, I'm an instrumentalist, a music producer also.
Wow, excellent. Wow, good to know that you are a multi-talented personality, and of course you know exactly what music is all about. So
Yes,
we
sir.
want to know. So how do you all start talking about your music career? How do you all start?
Okay, music has always been in the family, though not professionally. I started off professionally like way in 2013.
All right.
Yeah, that was when I took it serious. But I've always had musical influences growing up. My dad used to take us to the studio. Had at one point I was in the choir and all of that. So, but basically, in a nutshell, from 2013, yeah, that's where I kicked off like professionally.
Oh, that's excellent. So, there's the music run in the family, right?
Yes, sir.
So, what inspired you particularly into music?
Well, for me, listening to music, because of the kind of songs I heard while growing up, kind of songs my dad used to play, I got to understand that music is art, music is communication. So, and I also got to understand that God has deposited some musical ability in me because I found it easy to relate to songs. I found it easy to relate to sounds and even come up with songs. I started writing my songs, melodies. So it was very easy for me, to flow. So when the time came, I guess it's just something that happens organically. When the time came, it just evolved.
So when did you start writing music?
Yeah, I started writing as far back as 2005 actually.
Wow, excellent. That's a very long time ago.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay, so you started writing music as far back as 2005. Did you get any support from your family members, your dad, your mom? I mean, did you get any kind of support, like when they saw you writing music, always, sitting down, not just reading your book, but writing, and were they disturbed that is this guy really serious? I mean, what was the reaction like?
Yeah, like a lot of young people come around and tell me they have challenges about their parents not being supportive of their musical endeavors. But well, I wouldn't really say that they didn't attack me, but as so also they didn't really go all out because back then I used to do it as an hobby, like as a hobby, just something.
You think it's something that you really love so much and you just could do it over and over again. You got stuck in it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't really take it that serious.
Okay.
So and apart from that, there was school.
Okay.
So then, so I was majorly focusing on school.
Okay.
So they just saw it as something that okay, maybe after school or something, maybe he'll be interested in. Though my dad was actually very supportive, my mom also was very supportive.
Okay, excellent. So that means your dad is also a music person, right?
Yes, my dad's a music person. Yeah, my dad used to take us back then. He used to take us to do some backups in the studio. Back then when we were in school, I didn't really like the idea anyways, but I think I'm grateful for it right now.
Wow, excellent. So, a lot about your dad. We are talking about you. So now, you see, a lot of people, of course, have challenges when it comes to, sticking glued to their passion and some things, their crafts. So I mean, they have challenges sticking glued to it. They tell you one challenges or the other. What challenges were you faced with when you started out? And of course, are there still some challenges now?
Okay, yes, there were challenges actually because Back then, when I decided that I wanted to take music seriously, it wasn't really reasonable then because I just finished school. And
Which
so
school was that?
I went to the Federal University of Agriculture, Federal University of Agriculture, Makodi, Benue State.
Oh, that's excellent.
I did
So
mathematics and computer science.
You're a university graduate. That's excellent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was talking about
The
the challenges.
Yes, sir. So there was the general expectation that after I finish school, you get a job in so kind of because of what I studied. So when I studied computer science and mathematics and computer science. So when I decided, okay, I want to go into music, I want to do this, I want to do stuff in media, it was kind of a little bit off for some people. They expected that. So I didn't really get that. A lot of people didn't really understand that move then.
Okay.
So even my mom was concerned because she was like, "Are you sure this is what you're supposed to be doing now?" But it was really I was really passionate about it, and I now kept on. And it wasn't really easy because when you're starting off, there's not much to show.
Yeah.
You don't really have so much evidences to show. Unlike now, I have one or two things out there, and a lot of people that were not really sure are now kind of like loyal fans, so to speak. So I think, but there's still some challenges. Although there's some challenges, because one of the challenges that musicians face is starting up, like trying to get people to know that okay, this is me, this is what I can do, and this is the value I can provide. Because there's a whole lot of people out there, and people are looking for talent, and if you don't find a platform to position yourself, or you don't get the opportunity to display what you have, it doesn't really matter what you have, but you need that platform. So I think if there are platforms for people to showcase quality stuff that they have, it will really go a long way to help out.
Excellent. You see, the platform you mentioned is actually the reason why we decided on ASA TV to bring you on the program, so as for you to be able to showcase what you've got, and of course, do the magical things that you do with guitar and all that. So that's why we have decided to bring you in here. Also, we're interested in bringing in people that are versatile when it comes to music, people that are very dedicated and very diligent. That's why we have created this program, Real Music. So on this note, we'll be going on a very short break, and when we return, we're going to be telling you a whole lot more. Welcome back. This is still Real Music, and on the program we always discuss music, and we still have in the studio a very great and talented musician. He's very renowned for playing guitar. He's a multi-instrumentalist. He does a whole lot in the media, and the discussion still continues with Wisdom Odije, otherwise known as Precept. Now, Precept, before we went on break, we were talking about a whole lot that that you were doing, and they are still doing in music, and the challenges, the inspiration, how you started out, and all that. But I haven't discussed all of that, about you musically. So we're going to be focusing now on the musical instrument, which is the guitar that you're carrying, right? So, for the benefit of the viewers, you want to know what musical, I know it's a guitar, so what type of musical instrument is this? I mean, what kind of guitar is this?
Okay, first off, this is a string instrument, but this is an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
Yes. There are majorly three types of guitars.
Okay.
Yeah, there are acoustic guitars, electric guitars, and there's jazz guitars.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
It's a 6-string acoustic guitar.
Okay. Is it an electroacoustic? Does it use
Yeah, this is an electroacoustic guitar.
Okay,
It's a semi-acoustic guitar
All right.
actually.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So now, the way it is now, most people want to know how does it function? I mean, this guitar, at least I also want to play, but some people out there too also want to play. So how is it? How can you go about it? How does it function?
Okay, first off, when you pick the guitar, first thing try to let you know is your positioning. You know how to position the guitar, and you get familiar with the parts. So the guitar is majorly divided into 3 major parts.
Okay.
Which you have from here to here, which is the head.
Okay.
Yeah,
just point it so that they
Okay,
can.
from here to here.
Okay.
This segment is the head segment.
Okay.
Here you have the tuning pegs.
All right. All
Yes.
right.
So the strings are all tied to the tuning pegs.
Okay.
Then from here, from this region to this is the
Okay.
neck region,
Oh,
where you have the
excellent.
fretboard and the frets.
Excellent.
Then this is the body.
Okay.
So the body has the sound hole. This is called the sound hole.
Okay.
And this is the bridge
Okay.
via which the strings are attached and
Wow.
passed down to the tuning pegs. So the acoustic guitar actually propagates the sound through the sound hole. So when you pluck the strings like this, the vibrations from this are amplified from some sound that's through your normal physics, that's in sound traveling in air and space. So it's through this hollow shape now, that's the sound hole.
Yeah.
It's amplified.
All right.
Yes. So unlike the electric guitar that's just flat, it has an amplifier built into it, so it has to be connected to a cable and out to a speaker. That's how the sound comes. So the sound is amplified through this sound hole.
Oh wow, that's excellent. At least some of our viewers must have picked 1 or 2 things from it. Now, maybe we should just do a little freestyle. Just strike the string. Like, let's hear the sound, and so they would know that we are not just theoretically, discussing. They know we can also practicalize exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
Wow, that's Preset doing his magic. But you're gonna be playing for us, right? At the end of the program. And now we want to know now, what does it take to learn a guitar? Like, I want to learn guitar. What should I do?
Okay.
Now, I want, before you answer that question, how did you learn the guitar?
Okay.
Because I know it didn't just happen one day.
No,
So it happened somehow and it started somehow. So how did you learn guitar?
Yeah, basically, I always had the opportunity to learn the guitar, like I said, back growing up. But I started listening to some songs, some rock songs. I fell in love with the rock genre. That's alternative. So I picked up the guitar, started trying some stuff.
This was how long ago?
That was back in 2006.
Wow, that's a very long time.
I picked it up and then dropped it again.
Okay.
After some time, I picked it up again. So, but I started learning some chords. My dad taught me some chords, and I went on my own to do some research. So I learned some chords. I did some rehearsals, and the good thing was there was always a guitar present, so I could always rehearse. So, which is a very, very necessary requirement if you want to learn the guitar. You need or any instrument at all, you need it to be accessible, to be available, so you can practice and rehearse and perfect whatever things you learn. So it's very, very, so I had that, and I actually sing. So singing and writing songs with the guitar, that was the magnet.
Well, you see, you made it to look so simple. How long did it take you?
Okay, how long? Well, under 1 month, I started playing songs.
You started singing on guitar. You started
yes.
playing guitar and singing along.
Yes, I started singing
1 month.
1 month, yes.
That's exceptional. As a matter of fact, the exceptionalism, it's quite out of this world. Like 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month.
Some people say, some people have been trying to play it for like forever. I mean, how did you do it?
Gotten it? The thing is, like you say, there's a saying, you say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You need to know how. Once you have the know-how on how to do it, and another thing is you need to have the passion. So, some people learn faster than others, probably due to the difference in their levels of passion. Some people are so passionate, rather.
What means is a passion-driven musical instrument. Without passion, you won't be able to learn. Just for the benefit of the viewers.
People. You need passion.
Passion. Then you have to increase your level of assimilation. That is how to be able to code the chords and all that.
Yes. And practice.
Okay.
Practice. Your regular access to the instruments. I'll recommend you, if you can get one, you get one. Yeah, you get one, you practice, and you get knowledge from somebody that's very good at it. Okay. And you practice majorly, and you get it. And the passion will just drive you. You just get good at it.
Which means the passion will propel you into wanting to know everything about it, and so doing, you get perfected in it. Now, having this now, which is I know there's a higher octave, there's lower octave. So which one is higher? Which one?
Okay, let me break down the guitar a little bit. Like I said before, the fretboard, which is the neck, is the middle region, is very, very important, because that's where all of the positionings are done.
Okay.
Also, this is also important. This is where you strum. So now, but we have 6 strings. The strings are numbered from bottom to the top. Okay. So the thinnest string here is called the first string. Okay. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. So this is E. Okay. Yeah, this is E. Although this is also E from the top. Okay. So this is the 6th string. Like I said, this is E. This is A. Okay. The 5th string. This is D. This is G. This is B, and this is also E. So the first and the 6th strings are E. Okay. Yeah, that's the musical names.
With terminology for it.
And also you have if you see here, you have these divisions. Okay. They are called frets. Now this is the first division, second, third, fourth, fifth. Like you have them like that. Okay. And you have positioning. So if I say position your finger on the first fret, what I'm saying is somewhere around here. Okay. And the fingers are also numbered. This is first finger, second, third, fourth. Okay. So if I say position your 4 fingers on the 4 frets, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I say position your first finger on the first fret on the first string. This is the first string and the first fret with my first finger. Okay. So having this notation helps you to know how to position your hands.
So now, I want to learn guitar, right? An individual meets you saying, I want to learn guitar. Okay. Now, what are the things that he needs to do if he is a type that probably has not learned any musical instrument? For that, he hasn't learned it before, and he sees people playing it, and he thought it's as easy as that, and he grabs it and he doesn't even know what to do. So how would you encourage such person? What are the things you tell him to do primarily?
Okay. If I see somebody like that walks up to me and explains that this is his challenge, what I'll just say is, first of all, do you really want to learn the guitar? What I mean by that,
if he says yes.
Yes, if he says yes, that means you have to have the passion there. Very, very important. Now, the next thing is you need a guide. He needs to know somebody who already plays the guitar. Okay.
Yeah. That means somebody that can be guiding him whenever he's alone playing the musical instrument. So that one could say, okay, no, you've not played very. Okay, go ahead.
And if you can't get somebody physically to be there, we live in the age where you have a lot of materials online on YouTube. You have materials, tutorials on basics. Even if you have never picked up a guitar before, they start from scratch. You could. I would advise, first of all, he needs to have a guitar, or have access to one. Okay. Now, like I always say, so the next thing is familiarize yourself with the parts and the names and the notes, the strings, like we just did. So the next thing is he needs to work on his fingers. That's trying to get his fingers to be flexible enough to move that's one of the challenges that people have. when
Okay,
they-
like the fingers have to be flexible enough so as to be able to, run through
Run
the
through.
strings and all that.
So there are some basic exercises that I give first timers, like So in the beginning, you shouldn't be bothered about the speed. You
Okay.
should be more concerned about accuracy.
Okay.
It's not about speed, it's about the accuracy and getting the notes to sound out clean and neat. So doing all these exercises actually helps over time. It helps your fingers to become, flexible enough to move. So by the time you start playing chords, it's easier for him. So basically, that's what he needs. Just needs somebody to show him, put him through, and practice. A lot of practice.
All right. Having said that, you being a music person, when we started out this discussion, you told me you studied computer science, mathematics, and you must be highly intelligent to study mathematics, computer science, and for some reason, are you? So you're not working in that line, are you a musician? So do you have any regrets doing music? I mean, studying computer science, being a computer science graduate and doing music, is there any regrets whatsoever do you have any regrets or some form of regrets living?
Well, I don't really have regrets, but it so happened like that because when I was growing up, my dad wanted me to be a footballer.
Okay.
But when he saw that it wasn't working,
Okay.
I started getting close. After secondary school, I started getting close to computers. I started working a lot with computers. So I started seeing myself as a little Bill Gates.
Wow.
I actually wanted to work with computers, so I went to study computer science, and the music had always been there.
Wow.
So music just took over.
And it took over. Wow.
Yeah, and it's not really a regret because working with doing music now, I got to understand that computers have a vital role to play in music production.
In fact, in every aspect of life.
So it's really helped me
Yeah.
to it's kind of like it's even helped me to it's helping the music a lot.
You told me you were into music production as well. And of course, being a computer person, doing musical production will be so easy because you already know how to use the computer. Wow, that's excellent. You also do a bit of you do editing too.
Yes, I'm into media. Like I do editing. Like I do jingles, I do trailers for movies, for I do commercials for brands. I do voiceovers.
Wow.
I'm kind of like a media person. I do some cinematography, design, and all of that. So these are things that I picked up, while growing up, and I always find every opportunity to learn as like gold. I take it like gold, so I just pick them up, and they are useful today.
You're a very versatile, talented young man who, is so vast in music. You sing, you play the guitar, you play the instruments, you do editing, you do a cinematographer, all of this. How are you able to manage all of this? How did you get to put all this together and you are still you?
Okay.
Were all of these things not so demanding that you're able to put all of them together? Because somebody wants to know. They might start regarding you as a genius now. So,
First of all, I'm grateful to God for all of these talents.
Okay.
And basically, all of these things that I do have levels of engagement. Like I would regard myself first of all as a music person, as a vocalist.
Wow.
Because singing is something that comes so natural to me, and speaking and talking and voiceovers, and these are things that come natural to me. So I would regard my voice as a gift. So and music, musical ability also as a gift. Then all of the other things, cinematography and all of that, comes as a result of maybe having giftings for art too, because I have an eye for art and creativity. So these are things that, and how I merge them together is when I'm working as an artist, I'm an artist. When I'm working as a video director or cinematographer, I'm a cinematographer. So everything has, timing and planning. So, and it's not all at the same levels. I do more of some than others.
All right, I'll take up that. Now, is there anybody that inspired you in the music industry? Or are there people that inspire you in the music industry?
Of them. I might not even remember
all of them. Okay, because of time, we won't be able to go into all of that, talking about the nitty gritty. Now, you before you leave, you're going to be doing something for us, like you're going to be playing, and you're going to be playing the guitar as well as, singing along, so as for us to, and have a feel of what others have felt. And before you do that, have you done any musical track that people could hear?
Yeah, I have quite a number of works out
Tracks
there.
you've done?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's online. I have stuff that I've
So,
done.
what's your name online?
Okay. You want to follow me on social media? It's at Preceptvibes. Precept, Preceptvibes, all in one word. At Preceptvibes on Instagram. At Preceptvibes with the Z on Twitter. Preceptvibes normally with the S on Facebook. So on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. It's called APV TV, where I put all my musical stuffs. So I have a lot of songs that are online. I have one I call Firewood. I have another. I did a cover of James Otto's Say You Won't Let Go. Yeah, I have another track online. It's called Waka Waka. There's so many stuffs online. So when you search Precepts.
All right, that's excellent. And of course, you're going to be doing one of your beautiful tracks for us now while we round off the program. Just go ahead. Let's enjoy.
Okay, this one is a song I wrote. It's called Firewood. I remember back then when I met you. You were such a beautiful girl, a pretty lady. You've been doing me some way, me I don't lie. I was wondering if we could be more than friends, but you just could not understand how it felt to be me, knowing that I wanted you so badly, but you couldn't see that you were the one. Baby girl, you know, say you be my desire. You be the one with the light of my fire. So no pour water from my fire. Ooh. Baby girl, you know, say you be my desire. You be the one with the light of my fire. So no pour water from my fire. Ooh.
Excellent. All right. Wow. It's been so exceptional having this wonderful and fantastic guest with me on the studio. He goes by the name Precept, and of course it's a very great one. Now, if you want to keep up with us online, it's super simple. Just go to www.ascentv.tv. On this note, I'll be drawing the curtain on the program, and I won't leave without expressing my gratitude first to the executive producer of Free Music, the viewers, and the entire crew and family of Ascent TV. I still remain Solomon David until I come your way, same time, same station. I'm asking you to enjoy the rest of the moment, and bye for now. Peace.
searching for. King of kings and Lord of lords, Jehovah, the one true God. Father, Son, Spirit is one. You're the one that I've been looking for, searching for.